man came up to me and he said, Trump says all Asians have coronavirus, you disgusting.
Been a lot of people who just use this fear to justify racism against Asian people and to scapegoat Asian people for their fear of the coronavirus.
Students started to say that I may have the coronavirus based on what I look like. When I started hearing students say, I'm not going to enter the room because she might have it. If she coughs, I'm not going to be near her. I could not help but feel hurt inside.
Alright, so as many of you have heard by now, many people are speaking out against racism, xenophobia, and discrimination against Asian Americans, Asians all over the world. Because of this coronavirus, many people are afraid of Asians. They're scared of them, generalizing all Asians, Cambodians, Vietnamese, Malaysians, Indonesians, Japanese, Koreans, Filipinos are facing racism worldwide. Asians who have nothing to do with the coronavirus whatsoever, it came from China, they are experiencing racism all over the world, and celebrities like Cardi B are going against people who are doing these stuff against them. And you now have politicians and lawyers who are making laws, like this New York Attorney General, who is making it a crime to discriminate against Asian Americans. But when have you ever seen laws like this being launched for African Americans who not only face discrimination on a day-to-day basis, but also experience police brutality? They lose their life over something really small. And not only do they lose their lives from police brutality, you also have Asians, alright? These Asians from these other countries discriminating and beating up black people to the ground. They set up their businesses in predominantly black communities and exploit off of black people and beat them up if they don't pay the right amount of money. What have you ever heard of a law being passed against that? Because I have never, ever in my life heard of such laws being passed against the stuff that black people here in America and around the world have been going through every day. Every fucking day of their lives. Ever since they were robbed from their homeland, Africa, Alkebulan, put into slavery, and were forced to build this country off of their backs. Because the white people who stole them from their homeland were too lazy to do it themselves, and they also did it through the genocide of Native Americans. It just comes to show you how much society does not care about black people at all, alright? They put all these other groups of people above black people. and convince these other groups of people that they're better than black people because they're more lighter skinned and black people and are supposedly more hardworking than black people when we all know that's not the case. Alright? The reason why Asians make good grades, they're good in math, they excel in all their studies is because they're forced to. But they're not naturally smart. They're not naturally smart like black people are. Black people are naturally talented, intelligent, gifted people as the chosen ones of Elohim. Alright? Black people have contributed to so much to human civilization, yet they get no credit. They get no credit whatsoever. The school system does not teach you the contributions that black people have made for humanity. Alright? This Eurocentric based school system teaches you Eurocentric philosophies and histories that white people are superior when they're really not superior. Alright? The ancient Greeks, for example, they got all their ideas and culture from the ancient Egyptians. They plagiarized it from the ancient Egyptians. When you look at modern day religions like Christianity and all these other European religions, they were plagiarized off of ancient Egyptian culture and religion. But they're not going to teach you that. Because the whole world, these non-blacks, these heathens, are jealous of black people. That black people are superior above all. Alright? That's why they hate black people so much. They hate black people and they despise black people so much. Now I think I've gotten off topic for a little bit, but going back to the main topic here, where laws are being passed against the racial discrimination of Asians, like I said, it's just it just comes to show you how much black people continue to be walked on, how nobody cares about the struggles and the plight that black people go through. These Asians who are getting all these reparations and luxury, they don't deserve any of it. Because as I've mentioned in my previous videos, for the longest time, they've been walking on black people, stepping on black people, and perpetuating racism and this evil system of pinkism against black people. Alright? They do not deserve any of this because they don't care about the stuff black people go through. Alright? They don't. I've had a bunch of Asians home in on me, make very hostile remarks towards me, telling me that I need to address the anti-Asian attitudes, the racism and hatred that black people have towards Asians. Listen, black people don't hate Asians or are racist towards Asians, okay? Because black people are not naturally racist people. Okay, it's not in the nature of black people to be racist. I've been saying over and over and over and over again that black people have strong animosity towards Asians because they're fed up. They're fed up with all the stuff that you're doing to them. Alright? They've had enough of it. Alright? So don't say that they're the racist ones when you're the one who's being racist and doing a bunch of heinous stuff towards black people. Alright? I've been calling out your hypocrisy, and I'm going to continue to do it because you just don't get it. You just don't get it. You don't want to understand. All right, you don't want to understand. There was this Asian woman on Instagram who even told me that Asians are not obligated to speak against the stuff that black people are going through because they don't care. All right, they don't care. To all you black people who are marching and protesting for these people, you need to stop. All right, you need to sit your butt down at home and just watch all the stuff that's happening to them because they do not deserve your help and support. Okay, because when you're out there getting shot, lynched, or what have you, they're not doing the stuff that you've been doing to them for a long time. Just look at all the stuff they're doing to you globally. Setting up these Asian beauty supply stores, beating up black women, and also children. Colonizing the continent of Africa while having huge hate for African people. Trying to lock them out of universities as if they own the damn continent when they don't and shouldn't be there. Establishing Chinese restaurants in different African countries and discriminating against African people, prohibiting them from going in those restaurants while only allowing Chinese people. And as someone mentioned, you can't get any racist than that. So if you don't care about the stuff black people have been going through for the longest time and are not willing to change yourselves, why should anyone care about you? Why? I need a valid answer. Because I know I got some Asians watching my videos. Why should anyone care about you? Black people have it much, much worse than you. Okay? You can't fight racism with racism. It don't work that way. Because y'all are walking contradictions. Want to complain about racism all the time, how Hollywood is so racist, how Hollywood tries to fetishize Asian women and emasculate Asian men. But you're hating on black people so much. We're not even doing those kinds of stuff to you. They're not even the ones doing these hate crimes towards you. I see white people doing it to you, not black people. But you're still going to continue hating on black people for no goddamn reason at all. Y'all are just making my chest hurt. My chest is hurting right now from being stressed out and angry with all the atrocities you've been doing to black people for a long time. It really hurts my heart. Alright, it really hurts my heart. Now, Mr. Maurice Mohammed, I catched your live stream the other day, and it was a great live stream. And just like you, I'm really angry that all these people, especially my people, are hating against your people for no goddamn reason at all. All right, it's so it's really disgusting, extremely disgusting and nauseating to me. How black people, the most peaceful people on the planet, they had all their language, culture, and heritage stripped off from them. And you see all this stuff that they've been going through right now, all these genocides, this disenfranchisement that's happening against them, redlining and gentrification, and people still don't want to give a damn. People don't want to care. They still want to continue hanging on black people because of what they have seen about black people on the media, which is why the media is really, 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 really evil and diabolical. It really breaks my heart and makes me really, really, really sad. Seeing all the stuff black people have gone through in history. And all these people, including my people, are doing really, really, really heinous stuff towards them. I recently got into an altercation with my cousin who told me that he wants me to mature and have a change of personality because he gets sick and tired of me talking about black people every day. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, I don't have any family members. One of the reasons why I'm also very, very angered and sad is because I don't have a lot of family members who support me in my journey and work to help black people out, to help black people out of their current conditions that they're in. And for my cousin to make that kind of statement, it just really, really, really broke my heart and shows you that how much even my own family members don't appreciate me and embrace me for who I am. Alright? This motherfucker says he wants me to mature and have a change of personality. He wants my personality to change. In other words, he wants me to stop feeling bad and caping for black people. That's never, ever, ever, ever going to change. Right? Because I'm not like him, and the vast majority of people on this planet who are soulless, sadistic, have no heart at all. Alright? Because I am an empath. Even my mom says I am naturally a kind-hearted person, and that's never, ever, ever going to change if that's what he wants. So, after I made that comment, I completely blocked him from my life. I don't want to see him. I don't want nothing to do with him for the rest of my life. Because if I see him, I'm gonna cuss him out, and I might just beat the hell out of him. I might beat the hell out of him. Like I said, it's really, really, really disgusting how much black people have been going through throughout history for more than 400 freaking years. And they're still going through the stuff that they've been going through. And nobody wants to change it. That's why I cannot stand my people when they go around bitching and moaning about experiencing racism when they're the ones perpetuating this matrix of racism. I can't stand hypocrites. I just can't. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share with you guys this news in case you haven't heard about it already. Let me know what you guys think about these new laws, and I'll see you guys on the next video.